Cheers.
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 We're on a bit of a tour through outback New South Wales and Queensland, aren't we, Lizzie?
Yeah, great time.
So do you want to say where we're going, maybe?
Well, where we're going is, well, right now we're at Inverell. We're coming from Armidale and we are going to Bald Rock National Park is our next stop. So we're staying in Inverell because Paul has to work a bit, and so we try and do a couple of things maybe in the mornings or on the last day. And then we want to go up Bald Rock, which I believe is the biggest granite boulder of Australia.
I'm looking forward to that, I must say.
Yeah.
Definitely. We started a few days ago then out of Port Macquarie, and we went to the Armidale region, as Lizzie was saying, and we really visited Gorges. That's where, certainly from my point of view, I got it wrong. I thought we were going to be visiting Waterfalls. It is pretty dry though to snow, so it was Gorges, and we visited 3 gorges, which will be on this video. The one I can't pronounce, the there we go.
Wollomombi.
Wollomombi, the Wollomombi Gorge, which is my favourite, as well as 2 other gorges, which were?
Go.
Yeah,
Gara Gorge.
Okay. Just quiet and then say it again.
Maybe we'll have to put this under in our comments so that we can be sure that we give you the right information.
Yeah. So.
But on the other hand, they are waterfalls, but I think we're more used like to waterfalls coming down a mountain rather than going into a gorge. I thought it was really impressive. It goes like in this big deep hole. It's just so different to the eye, and I reckon if you go after a good bout of rain or a thunderstorm, that must be really amazing.
One piece of information I find interesting is that Wollomombi Dangars, which was one of the gorges, and Apsley, which is not on this video but which is on one of our previous ones, are very similar to look at because they're cut out of the same rock, which makes them quite nice.
So many people mix up Dangar and Dangar Falls. So there's the Dangar with an S, which is in Armidale, and there's another Dangar Falls in Dorrigo that is absolutely amazing, with a big sort of almost billabong in front there where you can have a proper swim in, but which is completely different from the Dangar Falls in Armidale. So difference an S can make.
Yeah, and so the next part of the journey I'm quite looking forward to. So Bald Rock is something which I've seen in videos which looks really quite remarkable and with really great views. So I'm looking forward to that.
I think that's a hard way up, but you can take an easy way down. So I think we do the hard way up and the easy way down.
Yeah, and well, looking forward to good views and hopefully good weather for that.
But before that, tomorrow morning, we go to the Lake Inverell, do another walk. I did a walk there today and it was so beautiful. There's so many birds and flowers. It's real springtime. There's so many flowers, and I think in spring, in the morning, there must be heaps of kangaroos and all sorts of other wildlife, and so I'm very keen to go there tomorrow morning.
So that'll be before work for me.
Yeah.
I must say I'm finding it quite easy to work from a caravan. We've got excellent reception here, which is really good, and I'm really comfortably sat in my office inside the caravan. I can take calls, I can do video calls and so on, which is really great. All 3 of the gorges that we visit are within the Oxley Wild Rivers National Park. Exceptionally beautiful area. We didn't take any drone shots within the national parks, obviously, but we did get a couple of shots just on the border, which gave very interesting results. So we know Dangar Falls, but this is Dangar's Falls near Armidale. We've just gone the access road just now. It's a little unsealed road which is in extremely good condition. We're running 40 psi, so our road pressures, and I'm not letting the pressures down for this road. It's so good. So this is Dangar's Falls, and it's remarkable, but unfortunately there's not a lot of water in it, and yeah, it's very barren. What do you find here? We're at the top of the falls here, and it's way nicer actually. So this is a pool probably 200-300 meters from the head of the falls. Apparently it's high phosphate content because the area around here is used for grazing, so you don't really want to go for a swim. Well, this was worth the walk. Definitely the nicest lookout we've seen yet. And we thought it was much further. So what did you think of that, Lizzie?
It's a bit of a mixed bag because, quite frankly, with the waterfalls I was a bit underwhelmed. But on the other hand, the natures and the flowers and all that are really beautiful. So, and the weather was gorgeous. So, well, there was a nice view at the end. That was pretty good. Yeah.
No, I think I'd agree with you. What I really liked is the gorge. I think, and if you come here to look at the gorge, it's really quite impressive. We're big waterfall fans though, and the waterfall is a little bit underwhelming. So it's in the same style as the Apsley and the Wollomombi Falls near where we're camping, but where we're camping is better. So we'll show some footage of that as well.
And I hope you don't mind flies.
Yeah, a few flies about, absolutely.
But hey, the
Doesn't look very clean.
No? You wouldn't swim in that?
I'm not swimming now.
No? Oh well. It's lovely otherwise. It's lovely.
Tonight we're having schnitzel and potatoes for dinner. I'm going to put the potatoes in the embers down here, and as you see we've got a good bed of embers there. That should be really good for the potatoes. Since they're not very big, I'm reckoning about 30-40 minutes to do those. And the schnitzels we're going to do on the park's provided grill plate. We'll see how we go with that. That might be interesting. Falls. These are the Wollomombi Falls, and so right next to where our campsite is. We think they're probably the nicest around here, so there's not much water down there just now today, but it is a very beautiful environment. I'm quite impressed here. We're basically in the gorge and you can see those rocks down there. I mean, really remarkable. It's just huge boulders. Apparently the water gets really high here, so we're on a metal structure which is keeping us safe. Well, that's a pretty beautiful little waterfall down there, so Wollomombi Falls. Finally we got to it, so what I showed before wasn't quite the falls, but we like it.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And afterwards we're going, I don't know, have it anywhere, let's say thing. I found it.
No.
It's the Chandler something walk, the rim walk. There's two different walks. There's a really steep one from here, but I don't really want to do that. And so there's another one about 15 kilometers away. And well, I guess that'll give us some nice viewpoints as well.
is Chandler's Falls, but it's sort of difficult to show because the viewpoint's not the best possible viewpoint. Still nice. Yeah. So 4.3 kilometers return, 2 nice lookouts. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they were worth it. I quite like them. But now we're off to Armidale, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's quite a nice little country town, I think. So
Yeah, it is.
check it out.
We've already seen it a bit. We'll be going back, well, now basically. But that was Wollolombi and Chandler Falls lookouts. And again, I'd say the same thing as when we saw the other gorges. It's really for the gorges that you go.
Yeah.
They're really quite interesting in the way they're dug and so on. It's less for the actual waterfalls, at least not at this season, because there's very little water in them.
I reckon if you go after a really good thunderstorm, that must be amazing. That must be really good.
Yeah, so if you have been during rain, or you've seen the falls full, why not tell us and just make a comment on the video? Thank you.
Okay, see you later.
So that concludes our first video on the gorges around Armidale. We hope you've enjoyed it. So
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and if you have any ideas of other gorges we should be visiting, why not put a comment for us?
Yeah, we're going up direction Maleny and Montville, and then we'll be in the Sunshine Coast hinterland, so anything up there will be interesting for us.
Yeah, so gorges and waterfalls and anything else that you might think of in the comments, please.
Okay,
See ya.
thank you, bye.
Bye.
Just push it down hard.
Yeah, just push it down, yeah, and hold it down, and then it'll land automatically. So this is Wollomombi Falls.
He means the Wollomombi Falls.
Wollomombi Falls.